Hello, my name is Matt with Bill's Equipment and Supply, and today we're going to teach you how to use one of the pressure washers. Now this doesn't take place of any owner's manual or the manufacturer's specifications. The only PPE you'll really want to have is going to be some safety glasses, just in case you hit something and you get something that blows back, you don't get anything in your eyes. Before we operate the machine, we're going to just kind of go over the components on this machine. This is going to be your on-off switch to start and to turn off your machine. You're going to have your choke. This is your choke on, and it indicates here on the label right here. And choke off when you get it running. Your fuel gauge is going to be here. It lets it turn on your fuel or off in case you're stowing or moving the machine. Here's your recoil. This is going to allow you to start the machine, and then your throttle to raise and lower your pressure. Now we'll show you where to hook up your water from the garden hose at. You're going to have an inlet here. This is where you connect your garden hose from your spigot that you're running on. And then this line is where you're going to put the hose that connects to the actual gun of the pressure washer. This dial up here is to raise and lower the pressure that goes to the gun. And we'll actually hook it up and actually get this thing running. And if it leaks at all, you're going to want to tighten this with a wrench. Take the other end of your pressure washer hose that's not connected to the gun, connect that in, and then you're all ready to start it. After everything on the actual machine is hooked up, then you're ready to turn your water on from your spigot. Run this thing before you start it. You're going to want to hold that trigger down on your gun to make sure the water's coming out. Otherwise, it'll be really difficult to start. Turn your on-off switch on. Put your choke on and pull and start. Then you'll get pressure. Turn the choke off and you're ready to pressure wash. To kill it, turn it off, release the pressure on the gun. Got a couple different types of options that you can put for the tips for the nozzles. There's the red one, it's a 0 degree, and that can take off paint, stickers, it's really rough. So you gotta be careful when using that tip. The yellow one is probably the most common used, it's 15 degree angle, and that can take stickers off without taking paint off for the most part. And it's probably the most commonly used one. The 25 degree is the green one. It'll have obviously a lot wider array of spray, a little bit less pressure. There's also a 40 tip and a chemical tip. Sometimes you'll use the chemical tip if you ever want to mix in chemicals and use that with the machine. Usually send out only the yellow and the green tips unless a customer has a special request. Just because if you give out the red tip, sometimes they can end up doing damage without knowing that they're going to create damage. The yellow and the green tips, mainly people use these to clean off decks, driveways, wash their cars. So those are the tips that you're going to want to use for utilizing any of those activities.